That's my best friend. That's my best friend.
Crackalacking guys, today I will be telling you 10 shows that you need to binge watch, sweetie. Okay? So the first show is very close to my heart and anybody will love it. It's Supernatural, about these two brothers, Dean and Sam Winchester, who basically hunt monsters and demonic creatures, and it's very exciting and it's very thrilling. You know, it really loops you in, it gets your emotions involved. You know, so if you like paranormal stuff that actually makes sense and that the graphics are good and believable, then that is the show for you. So the second show I will be telling you guys about is She's Gotta Have It, and it's based on this artist in Brooklyn gentrified community. The character name is Nola Darling, and it's basically about her just being open and just living life however she chooses to. And one of those ways is she had 3 open relationships. Like, each guy knew about each other, and there was, I don't want to spoil, I guess it's not a spoiler. She also had like a female relationship too, so it was more so, it was comedy, it was very funny, like I actually laughed, it was funny. But it wasn't as serious as it sounds. It was just very inviting and just like open-minded show, and just about women empowerment and, you know, all of the negative things that happen in society. But that's that. So if you to the power, honey, go watch that. So the third show I will be telling you guys about is The Punisher. It's a Marvel show and it's very gruesome, you know, I'm not gonna lie. It's very, you know, rough, and it's about the character Frank Castle, whose family was killed, and he's basically like on this just journey of revenge, and he can fight, like he used lethal methods to kill people. So if you like watching crime and, you know, just rough around the edges, then I really suggest that. I'm telling you, he can take down 50 guys. And he doesn't have superpowers. He doesn't have anything like that. He was a Marine, and that was it. But so the fourth thing I would be telling you guys about, and you probably already know, is Stranger Things. It's lit. It's actually living up to the hype. And it's basically about like these 3 boys. They're like, you know, just doing what kids do, riding bikes around. And like this mysterious girl ended up showing up. I think her name was 11. And like a whole bunch of paranormal stuff started happening. You know, I'm talking about monsters and stuff coming out the walls. So if you like, you know, paranormal activity or stuff like that, I think that'll be a good show for you to watch. It was very, it's kind of 70s, like based in like a 70s type of setting, which I do like, older movies, but it's a really good show and you should watch it. It's really good and exciting, so I really recommend that. So the 5th show I will be telling you guys about is The Flash. It's about a character named Barry Allen, and he got struck by lightning during this particle accelerator explosion, and he got superpowers along with a lot of other people, and with that came him becoming a superhero and fighting crime. And you know, it's very good. You know, it's a light show to watch, but it still like gets your emotions involved when like certain stuff happen in the show. So that is that. I will let you take a peek, sneak, honey. The 6th show I will be telling you guys about is On My Block. You might have heard of it, you might have not. Damn! But it's a really good show to watch. It's very funny, and it's about these 4 teenagers in Los Angeles, in like the rougher neighborhoods in Los Angeles, and you know, just going through relatable things that we teens have been through. It was very, you know, it was comedy in it. It was very funny as well, and I'm not gonna lie, like it was good, like good. I don't want to do any spoilers, but you have to watch this. it's like something, it's a light thing to watch, but there are things in the show that bombshells are being dropped, like bombshells that just shake you, you know? But it's really good, and I do recommend it. 7th show I'll be telling you guys about is The OA, and it's basically about this girl who was blind when she was younger, and she went missing. She went missing for 7 years, and then she miraculously came back and shook the whole community. And everyone was asking her, like, where have you been? Where have you been? Where have you been? She wouldn't tell anyone. When she came back, she had her vision. So everyone was so confused, like, how did you get your vision? How did you get your vision? And everyone basically thought she was crazy, that, you know, she was out of her mind. She didn't know what was going on. But the whole time, she is like on another level. Basically lived in other dimensions, and it was just very exciting, and it was just so many things, you know, that really just you don't think about. So I do recommend watching that if you do like, you know, suspenseful stuff, or like, how did that happen? Like, you know, stuff just to see stuff unfold. And 8th show I'll be telling you guys about is Queen of the South, and it's about this character named Teresa Mendoza, and she was in Mexico and everything, and her boyfriend was murdered. And when that happened, she was already in the lifestyle because of who her boyfriend was. And so when that happened, people were out to kill her. So she was basically on the run, and she ended up going to Dallas, where she got looped in into like sex trafficking and like moving drugs, and, you know, like what is that called when you like swallow drugs and like try to get on the airport or something? Like, she was swallowing drugs, and she had to do that to keep her life. But she had to do that to keep her life, basically. And throughout the seasons and the episodes, she really just bossed up. You know, she really just bang, bang, bang. So if you like, you know, cartel shows and drugs and like just seeing that type of stuff, and, you know, with the FBI and the DEA and the Homeland Security, and just like, you know, cartel shows, I do recommend watching that. So the 9th show I'll be telling you guys about is The 100, and it's basically about this apocalyptic world. There was no chance of survival on Earth. So basically everyone was living in space. The 100 came from the criminals on the spaceship that had did something or something wrong, and they basically sent 100, you know, criminals to Earth to see could people live on it. Basically like a science experiment. Little did they know, once they got there, that there was living creatures on Earth, including humans. You know, not your everyday Billy Bob or whatever, but yo, those. So watch that. The 10th show I will be telling you guys about is Dear White People, and it's basically about these black students who are the minority in this Ivy League college, and the basic challenges that they go through every day, and, you know, trying to stay together, but also, you know, trying to come together with different people of different races, you know. And it really just shows like how difficult and rough it could be, and that has happened when two people of different stories, of different backgrounds, can't get along, dealing with stereotypes, just really just like highlighting everything that is wrong that we experience on college campuses today. And just, it tells both sides of the story. It's basically just broadcasting stuff that, you know, no one really likes to talk about, you know, just really looking at it from all perspectives. So if you really like, and it does have very funny moments, you know, comedy, and it's not like
so serious, like,
It's not serious. It does have serious moments, but it's not a serious show. It's like a drama genre. So if you like that, watch that. So guys, that will conclude this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you check out some of these shows because, honey, you would not be able to stop on the first episode. I promise you, sweetie. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.